Schering-Plough Corporation was a United States-based pharmaceutical company. It was founded in 1851 by Ernst Christian Friedrich Schering as Schering AG in Germany. In 1971, the Schering Corporation merged with Plough to form Schering-Plough. On November 4, 2009, Merck Co. merged with Schering-Plough, with the new company taking the name of Merck Co. Schering-Plough manufactured several pharmaceutical drugs, the most well-known of which were the allergy drugs Claritin and Clarinex, an anti-cholesterol drug Vytorin, and a brain tumor drug Temodar. These are now available from Merck Co. Schering-Plough also owned and operated the major foot care brand name Dr. Scholl's and the skin care line Coppertone. These also became a part of the new company. As of June 2005, Schering-Plough had 1.4% market share in the U.S., placing it 17th in the top 20 pharmaceutical corporations by sales compiled by IMS Health. Schering-Plough was a full member of the European Federation of Pharmaceutical Industries and Associations, a membership which is also maintained by the new Merck. History Pharmaceuticals and consumer products Schering was founded in 1851 by Ernst Christian Friedrich Schering as Schering AG in Germany. Following the entry of the United States into World War II in 1941, U.S. President Franklin Delano Roosevelt ordered Schering AG's U.S. assets be seized. These became the Schering Corporation. The company was placed under a government administratorship until 1952, when it was released and its assets sold to the private sector. In 1957, Schering acquired White Laboratories. Plough, Incorporated was founded by the Memphis, Tennessee area entrepreneur A. Plough in 1908-1. He borrowed $125 from his father to start the business at age 16. As a one-man business, he mixed Plough's antiseptic healing oil, a sure cure for any ill of man or beast, and sold it off a horse-drawn buggy. Plough's acquisitions included St. Joseph's aspirin for children, Maybelline Cosmetics, and Coppertone skincare products. Plough also had a broadcasting division, operating radio stations in Atlanta, Georgia, Baltimore, Maryland, Boston, Massachusetts, Chicago, Illinois, and Memphis, Tennessee. In 1971, the Schering Corporation merged with Plough, Incorporated. At the time of the merger, A. Plough became chairman of the combined company. In 2000, Schering-Plough bought a new campus in Summit, New Jersey from Novartis. On March 9, 2009, it was announced that Schering-Plough and Merck were to merge. On November 4, 2009, Schering-Plough merged with Merck Co. and through a reverse merger Merck became a subsidiary of Schering-Plough, which renamed itself Merck. Animal health Cooper's Animal Health, one of Schering-Plough's plants, in Upper Hutt, New Zealand, was the largest single site for the production of veterinary vaccines in the world. This was primarily because New Zealand's isolation has formed a natural quarantine, leaving the country free of rabies, foot and mouth, scrapie, bovine spongiform encephalopathy, and many other livestock diseases. It formerly had echinococcosis, but this has been eradicated. The site was known locally as Cooper's Animal Health, a trademark which was still in use by Schering-Plough in Australia, but not elsewhere. In Turvit, on March 12, 2007, Schering-Plough Corporation purchased Organon International, the drug unit of Netherlands-based Aczo Nobel, for $14.4 billion, giving the U.S. pharmaceutical company an array of women's health products and numerous late-stage pipelines of experimental medicines. Organon itself was founded in 1923 by Dr. Zal van Zwanenburg, the president of Zwanenburg unregistered trademark /Origine en Fabrieken. The company is housed at Zwanenburg unregistered trademark premises in Oost, the Netherlands. By August 21, 2008, Famva was marketed by Schering-Plough. Formerly it was marketed by Novartis. As a result of the acquisition of Organon Biosciences, Schering-Plough bolstered its animal health business with the Aczo Nobel subsidiary in Turvit, obtained control of the active pharmaceutical ingredient manufacturer, Diosynth and gained access to human vaccine production through the subsidiary Nobilon. The three companies comprising Organon Biosciences are Organon, Diosynth, and Intervit. Homagen continues to use the Intervit name owned by Merck. Merck Animal Health, MSD Animal Health, after the merger of Schering-Plough with Merck, the Animal Health division was still known as Intervit Schering-Plough Animal Health. A merger of Real and Intervit Schering-Plough was planned in 2010, but was abandoned in March 2011. On June 29, 2011, the company announced that the Animal Health division would now be known as Merck Animal Health in the United States and Canada. It is now called MSD Animal Health elsewhere in the world. Chief executives Medical products prescription products Bridion, Cerazette, Desloratadine, antihistamine branded Neocorotine, Esmer and Zimuron, Famva, for herpes zoster and shingles zoster treatment formerly Novartis, Intron A and PEG Intron interferon alpha-2b, Hep C Levitra, erectile dysfunction drug. Co-marketed with Bayer, and GlaxoSmithKline, Livial, Marvelon Desogan, Nasonex and Asminex, Noxafil, NuvaRing, Puregon Folistim, Clozapam, Remeron Soltab, Remesade, Suboxone, Temodar, Vytorin, cholesterol-lowering combination drug, Zesha, cholesterol-lowering drug. Over-the-counter products Afrin, a nasal spray decongestant, Claritin, an antihistamine which has less risk of causing drowsiness, Correctal, a stimulant laxative incorporating dioctyl sodium sulfoxyxanate and yellow phenolphthalein, Coricidin, a palliative remedy for the common cold, targeted towards individuals with high blood pressure, Coppertone, sunscreens, Bain-de-Soleil, sun cream, Drixel Dr. Scholl's line of products, Zinca, colored sunscreen. Veterinary products, Homagen Pet Recovery System. Homagen is an advanced pet identification and retrieval system. Zubrin, a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug for the treatment of osteoarthritis in dogs. Mometamax, is indicated for the treatment of canine acute externa and chronic otitis externa associated with yeast and/or bacteria susceptible to gentamicin. It contains the strongest steroid in veterinary medicine. Eclipse vaccines, attenuated modified live feline vaccines available in a multitude of antigen combinations. Galaxy vaccines, canine vaccines available in a multitude of antigen combinations. Optimune, ophthalmic ointment for the treatment of panis and keratoconjunctivitis sicca in dogs. Orbax, trade name for orbifloxacin, a fluoroquinolone. Otomax, is indicated for the treatment of canine acute otitis externa and chronic otitis externa associated with yeast and/or bacteria susceptible to gentamicin. It contains betamethasone valerate as an anti-inflammatory. Benamine, a non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drug used in horses, cattle and swine in different parts of the world. Estrumate, a synthetic prostaglandin used in reproduction of cattle. Trivetrin, trimethoprim sulfate for the treatment of cattle and swine. Nuflaflufnicol for treatment of bovine respiratory disease, foot rot and control of respiratory disease in cattle at high risk of developing bovine respiratory disease. Exercise drug. Schering-Plough also received much publicity for a drug AICAR which mimics the effects of exercise, having especially potent effects when used alongside another drug GW1516 developed by GlaxoSmithKline. Collaborative research. In addition to internal research and development activities, Schering-Plough was also involved in publicly funded collaborative research projects, with other industrial and academic partners. One example in the area of non-clinical safety assessment was the INOMEDPREDTOX. Controversy. In 2004, Schering-Plough was accused of marketing gimmicks and payoffs to doctors for prescribing the company's pharmaceutical products. Schering-Plough entered into a consent decree with the FDA on March 6, 2002 due to manufacturing issues with its albuterol inhaler. It was ordered to pay $500 million to the U.S. Treasury. References. External links, Yahoo! Schering-Plough Corporation Company Profile, IMS Health, leading 20 corporations by U.S. sales, MAT June 2005.